Hello you guys, today we're going to do an animation, a very quick one, starting with drawing the face here of the actual guy on the left side. And so I'm using the pen tool. I personally like to use the pen tool. This is going to be almost like a rough animation, but I really love this style. It's a very rugged style, I think the name would be called. And so here's the girl. I'm going to do her hair here, and then her ears is all set up. Um, and then we're going to also add color to her as well, to both of them. Here's the eyes. I did something a little different with the eyes. The girl has bigger eyes, but I made like a backwards 6. And then the 4 or 6, depending on which side you're looking at, for the eyes. And I like how they ended up coming out. And then also the guy, I made him with smaller eyes, but still has that kind of swirl to it. You can see it all coming together a bit right here. And so then this is just a rough outline. Um, and so I've put in some more features like the mouth and the eyebrows here as well, and the little ears also. And so I'm picking different colors, and I'm using the paintbrush tool to put the colors in, and the colors that I'm using, they have a low transparency as well. So I'm just filling in the eye area at both sides, and I'm going to fill in his eyes as well. Um, and then I'm also going to fill in the iris and all the little details here with all the different colors. I like to use the see-through because it's easier to make it look right without covering all of the outline as well. So I'm doing his eyes as well, this dark color here, and filling it up. I'm using a size 9, and then the circular brush as well. And there's different options you can choose for the shape of the brush also. And so I'm filling in the iris area. I started off with it small, and then I slowly grew it bigger so that I can see where I want it to stop. And here is the skin tone I put here. It's starting to make them look more like humans. And then I'm filling out the hair. He's going to have dark hair, but as you can see, because it's a see-through area, you can see where his head is. And I still like this way because if you want to do a quick animation, you don't want to spend a long time making everything perfect, then I feel like the transparency tool really helps you to be able to do that. And it gives it its own little style here. So that is his hair. I actually like his hair. It looks like little mountains on the top of his head. And so I'm slowly making the video longer, and I'm going through on the timeline and adding frames. And as you can see, as I add frames, you can see more of the picture come up. This is kind of cute actually, the way this one is with her hair, because you can still see her face. And so these are all the different layers that we're putting in. I didn't name the layers because this is a simple illustration, but it's definitely good to name your layers, what's on your layers, so that you can easily find where everything is when you're making changes, because you may want to have things locked and you may not know what to lock if you don't have the name on there. So put the name on, and then I'm making him do a slight blink, and so I'm filling up the skin tone, and then he's going to slightly not blink all the way, but like close his eyes a little bit, look in a certain direction, and then he is going to look back up, and he's going to pick something up as well. So I'm setting that up right now. So moving the timeline so that I can change where he is looking and kind of remove, because I've made another layer just for the blinking part. So then I can just cut out that keyframe, and then it goes away. So when we're moving the different eyes, there's something called something where it cuts everything out. Is under shape on the right, under object. So when I move something, it kind of cuts out a space for it. It has interesting effects, so that's kind of what we have going on here. So now his shoulder is going to go up because he's going to pick up something. And that is how we're going to do it here. And slowly move this. And then also his arm, I was checking to see exactly how I wanted to do it. And sorting out all the different pieces and using the transform tool to be able to change the angle of everything. It's also trying to make me skew it, which kind of changes the size of it and the shape of it completely. Not really the angle, but it kind of skews it. So it makes it one half go up, one half go down. But I didn't really want it to do that, so I was trying to figure out exactly how I want it. He has a little string there. So then I just drew out the hand once again with the transparent tool, and you see he's picking up a bag. And the bag is full of vegetables. So the bag is full of broccoli. So he's holding the broccoli, he's picking up. So here I am drawing the broccoli again with a green fill and then with 41% transparency. And so he's giving a gift of vegetables. Um, yeah, how would you feel if someone gave you vegetables? There he is, and he said, "Thanks for the broccoli."